Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dr. Sakura's Practitioners. So as you know, the hospital has recently recruited a whole bunch of new staff because, well, I'm a horrible person. And now, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to take vengeance for this map, for not getting 3 stars. So now I'm going to just kick this map's ass real quick with these new toys I've obtained. I also probably shouldn't look down on it too much. It's probably pretty tough. Let me see. How should I go about doing this? Let's do it like this first. So use Zima to get some stuff. And I'll just stab along the side like this. Get my cost, because Zima can't hurt as much as our pal Vitna. Okay, we're just gonna stab a couple more times, get a healer out. Healers are out. Should I summon a tank now? Or summon a DPS? Summon a tank. Ora ora! Now I will stab these things until they die. Alright, now I need DPS here. I really dig the music for this stage. It's a good stage. Like this. Uh-oh, I hope I got enough for Exucii soon. Looks like these guys are more concerned with firing at me than going past. This is good. Ugh. Too bad for Amiya though, but ugh. Alright, deploying the second healer. Alright, time to use this thing to weaken their resistance. Shall I summon Silver Ash? No, we will summon Rincat first. Fire at will. Summon you here. I'm just gonna let this generate one more time and then I'm pulling back. At the moment, our line seems to be clear. Alright, I'm going to ditch this now. Put in my other tank. To fight the Sarkaz Centurion. Alright, this is it. The final rush. All units! Unleash your true power. Time to rain down the fire. I'm gonna put this up as well. No! Goat monster is already taken almost all the life off of this thing. Now that thing is dead. All thanks to the power of the evil goat monster from hell. God, that thing is strong. Holy crap, man. A sheep goat. Alright, let's see. We will now answer the call. Dr. Sakura, I didn't mean to murder that person. Received communications from LGD. Found more reunion. Let's see. They're tracking down one enemy described as female with white hair. There's a lot of those around here, though. Chen, she wanted you to... You don't look so good. Let me handle it. Ooh, what are you, Dr. Sakura? You're the doctor, after all. You treat the brain damage. Treat it in 5 minutes, please. Just like instant noodle or microwave food. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. This thing gives you brain damage. Mental illness is a disease. What he was carrying, I don't regret killing him. But there should have been a better way. He died because I wasn't able to find it. I should even up inside. I'm free the effect of suffering. I've got like some horrible evil hidden within me. Seriously, when I leveled her up and I ranked her up, she's terrifying. She gets like all these ridiculous skills that hurts her to do a ridiculous amount of damage. I think I will put Amiya to use quite a bit because that kind of stuff is very amusing. I promise to protect you. No! You all go first. I need to bring Skullshatterer back. Are you insane? You brain damage? That's suicide. We're all going together. Alright. I can't leave them alone out there. Ooh, let's go. But now they're both dead. Turning back around. What are they doing? Can't get past her shield. Hey, look, it's W. George W. Bush. I'd like you to be in shape where I don't join me back. Oh man, do I have to fight W soon? I'm getting bombarded. Well, it would be great if I could have summoned you, right? I'll just treat it like I'm doing Reunion a little favor. Huh. Wonder if she's actually working with Reunion then, or some greater evil. There's always one of these people. It's like they work with the enemy for a bit, but it turns out that they're serving a higher power. Wouldn't surprise me if that thing is a Empire spy. Well, I'm just gonna go camp here. There are invisible mages everywhere. One such is coming this way. Maybe I should put up a healer, huh? Yeah, it's better if I put up a healer. Just beat him over the head until he dies. Bonk! I don't have any detectors, so I don't know how to deal with these in a more proper manner. Dude, all these guys are invisible. What the hell is this crap? Fire at will. Time to deploy Silver Ass. Get him in there. Time to summon the horrible goat beast. Wait just a second. I'll probably have to start deploying real tanks soon, but for now, I will use my skills. Tanks deployed. Can still deploy one more unit. Should I use another healer? Deploying off tank. We're lucky though that with this horrible map, we get to corner ourselves like this. We should be okay from here on forth. Though I don't have any more ring. Oh, wait a minute. There's something we could do. I'm gonna actually summon this. I'm very much in favor of Windcat's nonsense. We should be good from here on, so I'm just gonna... I say this, but it probably will get heated up soon, so I should probably slow down. Good thing we turned this place into a nice meat grinder, eh? Time to use the meteor. And your AoE spells won't do much against me. Not with my healers like this. Hell, my tank is a healer. We have healers inside of our healers. They're not targeting us. Well, you can keep our top armory safe. Yeah. George W. Bush, meanwhile, is just like kicking the crap out of Hoshiguma. Oh, looks like Master Chen has come. Don't talk your way out of this. Down to Lungman. I'll do you twice over. Ooh, how scary. I'm gonna play with you today. Ring, 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 ring. Banana phone. It's a flashbang. Don't let her trick you. Too late. You tricked me. Got away. Oh. I thought she just catches it and like, oh, it's gonna blow up in my face. I'll be We're abandoned. We have no escape. I just didn't want to remember. It was reunion that destroyed my home. But we brought it upon ourselves. That year I watched my younger brother dragged away. But I turned away and hid inside my room. Sacrificed so many things. It appears that Skullshatterer is probably him. What can I change? Because I was one who turned a blind eye. After becoming infected, I can clearly when normal people treat the infected is how the infected would treat normal people. I guess they deserved it. Huh. Can you imagine the virus that we're dealing with causes that kind of nonsense? Well, what is this Misha going to do now, I wonder? We're suddenly coming down with the infection. That's all he did. All he did was get infected. Only someone asked me for homework. Psycho revenge again. Who was the one who set this tragedy's motion? If Ursus... What reason would anyone have to hate Ursus so much? Who ordained that the infected must suffer like this? I am an infected. I stand on the side of the infected. Don't come. Wonder what powers she have. Too bad for Skullshatterer though. Only showed up for like one fight, and then the horrible things happened. Now we must make a decision, because the enemy has deployed many invisible range units. So we'll use a detector to teach them a lesson. There appears to be 2 detectors. This looks like a spiral map. The classic tower defense map. Should I summon the evil forces of Manticore? Let's see, I'll switch to slow down this time, so that the people who have to deal with this stupid StarCraft lurker will get messed up. I'm sorry, I don't want to lose focus. I'm just having trouble understanding. Looks like George W. Bush's and their friends are all holed up inside. You will handle our way. Honestly, if I was Chen, I would be like, Dad, you just had like this phone call. I ain't about to trust you. I guess... Huh. I guess she wasn't planning on actually executing Misha. Now that's interesting. Oh, what is this Misha all about? I'd like to know. Must be very important. VIP. If even Chen doesn't want to just outright execute her. Frankad Liskarm. Look at Franca, it's just like, I'm so tired of this. And so is Liskarm. They're the same way. Don't be too stubborn. Back off. Situation get too rough. No. Yup. Okay. Yup. Yup. And here I replaced her with the Manticore Lurker. Multiple detectors been found on the battlefield. Once charged, detectors can reveal invisible units. They could use them. There's probably not going to be much action for a little bit here. Actually, don't these like cost some? Doesn't say, but I think it's reusable as well. Should I do? Fire. That should be good. Planting Manticore. Not entirely sure which direction I should be doing these things, but for now, as long as I have that sheep beast, everything should be just fine. What a fantastic sound that thing makes. Around here. I think we have this map wrapped, so I'm just gonna speed things up now. It's not like these invisible mage are doing much damage. There should be a last wave. Oh! Bah. Spoke too soon. Gun their asses down. Use 2 more units. I think I rather like my formation now, so I'll leave it at that for the time being. And now we gun this guy down, and it's time to call it a day. No! Impossible! We can't let Misa see this. Oh man, you messed him up. Talking about some other plan. See, look, they call themselves the Reunion. They don't even work in a union. They all have, like, their own plans. Leaders, anyway. Doesn't care about his comrades, anyway. I'm still of use to you, right? Look how evil. I know, you gotta keep your promise. Keep your promise to the masked man. So many people are gonna die because of you. What a pity. Maybe she'll decide to spare your life because she needs you, but you've seen Ursus will know what will happen after that. Looks like George W. is like the Loki, or what's that guy's name again? I forgot, but yeah. I don't really have any energy to drag Skullshatterer back to Chernobyl. Just telling the truth. The situation's hopeless after all. Cannot die. Protect all of us. No, this is what you should have done. You can raise the dead. That would be kind of interesting. This is Skullshatterer's legacy. You know, we could have just talked it out, but, well, we didn't. Let's see, I got roadblock. Guide enemies within range of our snipers. Okay, let's see. With this particular setup, I think a roadblock should go here and here. Yep, that should do it. It'll turn into a massacre. Or at least I hope that'll be the plan. It's kind of annoying. This map looks somewhat annoying. So here's the deal. Monty Core will stand in the middle, slow them down, and we'll rip them to shreds. No, there's only one enemy in the vanguard. Why are they just watching our tear us apart? Think around. Look at them. They're talking about some serious stuff, and they're meanwhile their faces are like, Huh? I don't even think about it. Another shield here, yeah. feint attack means you fought you're a huge target over your head now. Is that fine with you? Is that fine with you? Caught up to us. There's no way we can defend this place. It's do or die. Everyone charge. That stupid shield is like a blender, too. I've seen that thing in action. I wish I could get Hoshiguma on my team. Dr. Sakura. You scout things out thoroughly. Protect your squads. Alright, we're gonna have to use these rocks to block them up and deal with them. Alright, I believe here and here would suffice. Oh shit, actually that might have been a bad move. It's okay, gotta replace afterwards. For now, I mean, this could still work. I just need to put a real tank in there later. Let's see, how should I go about doing this? Like this? Or someone else? I'll probably need a healer in one of those platforms. Yeah, I'll need a healer in one of these platforms, so I can't turn them on to aggressive platforms. I think Exusi should chill somewhere else. I'll use the Sheep Beast as one of my defenders here, but that's about it. How about I do it like this? Due to the way I made my defenses, I've screwed up a little. I probably just have to put up with it. Activate this. And you know, I should have figured I'd never get a kill because you know, I'm terrible. More enemies approaching this way. Hidden units, my lord. Treacherously meant to ambush us. Let's see. Pretty decently long range with this one. Or I'll start using Manticore now. What the hell is that? That's terrible. I've got no way to stop you. Unless I do this. But I'll Whoa, shit, I forgot about that, the being invisible and whatnot. We'll put myself here. Now you get past this one. Go. You know that mortar, dude? I'm so sick and tired of this nonsense. Let's go. Oh. The sheep beast can't reach. Shit, maybe I should have used my healer elsewhere. Well, I believe she should be able to hold. Unfortunately, my range with Silver Ash is not good enough. Oh man, there's like nowhere to deploy here. Shit. It's only a matter of time. For now, let's just use what we've got. Come on. Oh man, the sheep beast needs to... Oh, he's down! Shit. Well, this is gonna be a problem. Gotta get my healer back. Yeah, no. Blocking that area with my tank over here was probably a poor idea. Well, that's okay. There's only these 4 guys left. They start getting past. Withdraw. Put a new tank. I can't change direction. So, time to do this. You bought enough time. Good work. Now we will take care of these horrible things, and this map is done. Man, this map is stupid. I thought there would be more people in the central plaza, but it turns out that that was not the case. I never had to use a detector. We can't let... No. Now they're dead. Someone from Rhode Island. Uncommon, don't they? Wonder who they're talking about. The brain damage. None? I found them first. Yeah, good job. The hell's that? An explosion? Oh no. Rhode Island, watch out, this enemy, what happened? Talk to me. The enemy! What? How is that possible? It's a miracle! A miracle! Hey, look. It looks like someone could revive the dead. Nisha's Jesus. It's either that, or she's posing as Skullshatterer, but you come back to us. I'm so relieved. I'm so glad. You should have made it out of here as well. I don't know, we could fight without any regrets. Stay home, man. You're not go. I'll protect you all. What are you talking about? I'm gonna go back to verses together. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. Go die. Okay, maybe it's just Misha decide to wear that fancy clothes. The enemy leader George W. Bush and the target still missing. We're changing mission objective. Take out reunion. Why? Why is this happening? Didn't check my other drop. Oh. Completing this mission will get me another Amiya merge. Oh, that's nice. I'm getting free merges off of her. She's actually a good character, so I'm actually really pleased with this. Honestly, Fire Emblem Heroes needs to get their shit straight. They really should just give us merges for those for the Escure trios. Anyway, what's this? This gets us loot, not part of the story, but we could. Eyes of Priestess. We could do it. Let's just see. I mean, there's 2 entry points. No. Yeah, two. We have 2 tanks. We can hold those entry points, and then we'll just use the bushes to wipe them out. But does the enemy have detectors? If the enemies have detectors as well, then we can kiss that idea goodbye. I'm gonna not use Manticore this time. I'm gonna use Amiya again. Amiya's got a lot of destructive capability. Well, then again, let me look at this map again. I could place. I mean, Manticore could do well on this side. Maybe I'll switch someone else. Let's see. Can't really change much. My team's a mage-heavy team. I need Exusii to gun people down. Guess I'll switch off Vidna for now. But man, I am way too... I hope that's actually a good idea, what I just did. Oh well. If it isn't, I'll just switch it back. We just don't have enough slots. Now let's see where they come from first. Just give me an arrow. Sight it. Ooh, I'm a slug. Yep. Not taking Vidna began to become an issue. Gun him down. I'll take that cost, thank you. Boom. Boom. Let's see. Should I put Manticore there or here? We could wait a little bit, I guess. Well, that's right. They would actually shoot Manticore. I'm used to people not shooting Manticore. Well, this will do. Time to sting them to death with this technique. Wait till they get closer. Sting them to death. Okay, well, this map was not an issue. And poor Amiya passed out from using her brain damage techniques. I'll do whatever it takes to win, I suppose. Get some extra drops out of this. Hey, a map that gives you devices. Enemies are attacking from different routes this time. Please make sure you have enough melee operators to stop them. Oh, wow. Yeah, talk about needing multiple melee to stop them. Let's see. You're going to need to cover four paths. We have two main tanks, a vanguard, and another vanguard. So let me just... I guess I could use Silver Ash. That could do. Should I still deploy Manticore, though? Let me think. Enemy congregation isn't as high as before, so maybe no Manticore this time. Should I use an explosive expert to blow them up? I'll use Fitna again. I'm gonna use Bee Hunter, but I'll enrich my strategies with that later. Alright, first man with lead pipe. Oh man, we're really exposed though. I don't like this. Let's see, our healers can heal all if they stand there. Once we get within range, power up! Give me some cost. I like how Vitna could get 2 costs from this. 2 sides? Oh, that's not good. One closer is over here. But I've got nothing left for this one. Oh no! Oh no, come on, come on, come on. Generate, generate. Generate, generate. Oh my god. Didn't stop him. Shit. Okay, alright. This could have been prevented if I had not summoned the sheep beast on that side. I should have summoned it on not Vidna's. Zima's side. Zima's side would have been much better. Yeah, Vidna would have gotten a couple more costs for this. There we go. Deploy. But honestly, putting Silver Ash on that was probably also what sealed the deal there. And now, right before I beat you, here's a cost. See who would be good for this situation. This one. Probably need to summon another healer soon. I need something to kill these guys over here. We're deploying the Rin Cap. Oh shit, can't reach? Oh no, not good, not good, not good, not good. Ah. Yeah, it's not like they're actually on that tile. What should I do with that? That formation is a little weird. Take a look at this again. 1, 2. I have to deploy 4 melees. There's no way around that. 2, 3. If only I got a range unit that could hit. Well, actually, wait a minute. There's another way we can do this. There's another way we can do this. It's not elegant, but it's there. But let me see. Can I actually pull it off, though? Problem is that Yeah, these guys go from the sides. See, I was gonna focus on the 4 adjacent tiles right next to the entrance. Well, you know what? Be a man, just try it out. If it doesn't work out, we can cry about it later. There, now Vitna can also stab these people to get points. And in doing so, we have a much more packed formation. Which will allow us to use all of our attacks. Use it. Okay, it's about time to start using something else. Let's see, who should be on this quadrant? It doesn't matter. Sheep beast or ring cat? Kind of hard to decide. Do you think there's going to be any more range units there? I probably will regret this decision, but hopefully it works out. Alright, turtle defense. Man, these invisible troops are teaching me a lesson here. Come on. Now, meteor! Okay, now you just need to tank through this, and we're good. Come on, don't you dare die. Well, since you can't be used, I'm gonna go and deploy these guys now. Oh shit. Did I not look at the directions properly? Oh, that's okay. Not a big deal. Because Ringcat's about to teach this one a lesson. Oh? Hey, look, another mat. It's a furniture. It's an uncommon furniture. The route is simple this time. It'll be tests of your operator's strength. Oh yeah, talk about simple. Holy shit, it is simple. Well, if you're going by just strength, then I don't mind showing you my full power. deploy the sheep beast. Here. Oh shit. A healer in the back. More magic debuffs. And my team is 4 magicians, so killing their magic capabilities, resistance, is where it's at. And we nuke them with everything we've got. We deploy yet another healer. Can still deploy one more unit, but for now our magicians will blast the shit out of them over here. Alright, let's go. Tear them to shreds. Oh wow, they're deploying those. That's actually really disgusting what I'm seeing here in this heavy Air Force. I'll take that out. Jeez, man, these flyers are just no match. And our skills are ready. Full tanking mode activated. I can't select debuff drill. Alright, there we go. Obliterate them. And now that man is dead. Ooh, I got lucky drop. Modern wall decoration. I assume that that's the whole modern set here. Orange dynamo. Oh, but wait. No. Well. Anyway, it's just some furniture, so we won't mess with that anymore. Now it's the time to do battle. At dusk. Skullshatterers coming at us with our troops again. Only more dangerous. Operators deployed on it will have higher defense. On this defense, let's see. Skullshatterer is gonna make a couple circles around here before going to fight us. I see. We're definitely gonna have to use those choke points in the back over there. Two-person can sit on that defense platform and start shooting at Skullshatterer early. After that, well, there's not much else to do. Well, let's see what happens. Oh! I've used up all my sanity. Oh, Lord, I can't believe this. That's insane. Really? How much are these missions? Jesus Christ, I thought they were 15 apiece. Oh well, whatever. I'll just use it. See? No problem. We're fighting back. Oh, Skullshatterer, as long as we can put it back, victory will be ours. No choice but to fight. They said the same thing before, but they executed those infected one by one. I hid beneath the bodies of the slain, holding my breath, nor survive. No deaths where you kind won't stop nor exterminate us. Aren't you just trying to round us up and kill us, Lester? Made your choice then. Doctor, you know what you have to do. I don't want you. I don't want to murder another person again. To put an end to this, you better treat all infected the same way as your enemies. You want to hate someone, then hate me. I can't let you do that shit anymore. Alright, good. That's good. At least Chen has her priorities straight. Well, Skullshatterer is coming out as soon as possible. Try to defeat him as soon as possible. Oh, and then I lost it. Oh, there he come. Another path. Shit. Open fire! God, that hurt like a bitch. We're putting up the healer of darkness. Ooh, can't take much more of this. Ah. Brr. Oh, damn it, he broke through. Man, holy shit, what is up with that defense? God damn. Let me think about this. That was a little tougher than I expected. Let's see. I can't let the flanks go unchecked, but I need to do a ridiculous amount of damage before Skullshatterer can do something unsound. Let me think. If it wasn't for those blocks over there, I could have summoned Scatty or something to deal with it. Well, then again, my Scatty isn't leveled. Though Bee Hunter might be able to... Well, we'll have to see about that. Bee Hunter can do a lot of damage, but this thing could also have a lot of defense as well. I can't deploy my usual tanks because there's no way I could do that right now. A healer would be nice. Silver Ash can actually do a decent chunk of damage. Alright, I made my choice. Sheep Beast can reach these 3 tiles. Now, Vidna will have to deal with enemy approaching dogs. We do it on our own, though we're in good shape. Yeah, she did it, but, oh man. Looks like she's gonna need backup after all, huh? Ah. Oh, holy shit, that's a lot of damage. Well, that plan didn't work out. Let me see. I mean, we're gonna need our healer out. I think Vidna will have to somehow be able to deal with this situation on her own. And quick, too, because there's air units coming in as well. That's terrible. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, we had to deal with Skullshatterer like almost immediately. Otherwise, only bad things can happen. No, but we don't have means to do that. Skullshatterer moves rather slowly. We can't block Skullshatterer, so maybe we will use Manticore to slow down a little bit. It's not exactly a sound plan, but what choices do we have? I definitely don't have time to deploy another healer, so for the time being, I will put this to use. With the movement slow passive. Range these two. Now. Now I just need to get enough for my healer. Come on. Come on. Can't get my healer, I will be in trouble. Oh god, you guys are not targeting Skullshatterer. This is bad news, man. Shit. You gotta start using the practice thing. It turns out that this fight is a lot harder than I thought. Let's see. Elite 135. Okay, let's see. If I didn't have to block off those guys, I would be able to get my healer up quicker. Maybe I should get... Maybe I should just focus on arts damage. You know what? I'm just gonna do it like this still. And I've got overflow on sanity anyway. But this has to be the first move. I have to block the first enemy coming in. And I believe the sheep beast has ability to weaken enemy resistance. Yep. Oh, but man, he's short 7. Yeah, actually, no, that was probably a bad idea. Oh, I didn't manage to do it in time. Shit. The sheep beast is too expensive. As to deploy as my first unit. Still, having a healer up quicker allows me to do more DPS without having to worry about the issues there. So, I think I have to switch my order a bit. So the sheep beast will be the second unit to come out. The first unit will be the debuff haze. Yes, that would work out. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Because haze can also weaken resistance through each shot. It doesn't say so here, but I know. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just use it now. Get my healer up. No! Oh, no! I have to save the roar. Shit! Shit! Why do I have to block things and fight? And fight Skullshatterer at the same time? Why? Let's do it like this again. This has to be the first step. I have to be able to block that dude. That part is non-negotiable. I how that book just pops out of nowhere. Oop, a wink each time I snap my fingers. And bloop, bloop. Let's do it. I still didn't kill it. What the hell is this? The hell is this? I was able to do it before. Ugh. Maybe it's because I can't drop down Vitna fast enough. Actually, alright, there's another way I could do this, but it's a bit of a risk. There's another way I can do this. So instead, I will have Vitna be the one to park down here. Hopefully our pal can take on those two dogs on her own. I hope. I hope. Oh God, I hope. Oh my God, I hope. Yeah, beat that dog to death. Come on, do it. You can do it. It doesn't look like he's doing it. Oh. Let's just see how much damage we can do with Skullshatterer with that plan anyway. Oh, damn. Yeah, Exusia has way more defenses. Damn it. Damn it. I wasted so much stamina from this. Well, it's okay. I can still waste a couple more, and then I'll use the practice. I'm not going to call for support unit, because I want to get that 3 stars, goddammit. Let's see. Manticore can't work, because I can't get her out in time. The problem is, none of these guys could take on Skullshatterer. I would have to raise my Scatty. But my Scatty, it's going to take some time to raise. Well, let's see. I probably don't have the mats. If I use Scatty, I should be able to do it, but I have to raise Scatty. Bee Hunter takes a while to charge up, so it's not gonna work out. Yeah, I know Scatty can do a ridiculous chunk of damage. So maybe... Scatty's not that expensive either, right? Scatty. Okay, tell you what. I'll be back. I'm going to adjust my... I'm going to add power to my Scatty. And then we'll try this again in a little bit. Maybe. Now, Scatty has an amazing skill of Wave Strike. Attack plus 80%. Of course, I will level that up so that it becomes something a little more deplorable. I'll have to go get more devices, but yes, I'm going to turn this into a really deplorable unit. Let's see what other stuff we learn. Tidal Elid. Oh, holy shit, what the fuck is that? Attack Dev max HP plus 75%. If this thing gets deployed on top of someone, it's gonna go bloop. Swift action, redeployment time minus 10 seconds. No, really, the main strength is just dropping in on someone and teaching them a lesson. Okay, well, now let's level her up and then get moving. I don't have enough Lungman dollars, though. Ooh. $17? Not good enough. I'll be back. I need more Lungman dollars real quick. Okay, I have developed a solution for this map. It is not entirely elegant, but it will do. Honestly, as soon as I get an Elite 2 unit, all these problems will automatically go away. But, well, I'm kind of progressing towards this game's natural progression. Makes sense to me, because you still need all these random-ass materials for Elite 2, so whatever I do here will have an impact. Okay, so, first thing first, I put down my Vanguard. And I put down a sheep beast facing this way. I come to realize that I never even needed to raise Scatty to begin with. But, we'll see what happens. Actually, drop that later. Actually, I'll drop it now. 3, 2, 1, burst! Now put down this thing here. With Kuroa there, I should be able to tank it. Because Kuroa is a horrible monster. I'm not even kidding, he's ridiculously horrible. And while the sheep beast on that defense platform should not have any more issues. Now, my next goal is to wait. Time to bounce. Switch to my actual tank. Send out Scatty. Ooh. Ooh. Now, Scatty will hit this horrible person from behind. I will turtle up into a ball, because if not, I will be beaten to death. But now that I'm turtled up into a ball, I will no longer be beaten to death. And I will also toss in another healer, because Like I said, this is not elegant, but it gets the job done. Uh-oh. The helicopters are getting away. Shoot them! Shoot them! There. That was close. Man. If I screw up for even a second, this would be a massacre for me. Let's see here, I'll put this down here. He'll... Actually, you know what? I'll wait for someone with a lot more firepower to deal with this imminent situation. Oh, that's a problem. I shouldn't have done that, huh? No, I can't get... Oh, wait. There we go. Ha ha ha! Couldn't get Silver Ash in time, but I at least have this. Man, that was close. Well, see, like I said, this is not exactly elegant, but you needed brute force to deal with brute force. The likes of the EVIL Skullshatterer needed something like this. But Melantha might be able to handle this without the need of Scatty doing Scatty things. Yeah, maybe I should have done Rincat. I used Haze when I was testing that out. Haze was definitely a lot better than Rincat. Rincat needs to get started, that's the problem. Oh well. I think everything else should be wrapped up now. I will now unleash the meteor. Ooh. Ooh. Tamiya, it's over now. Surpassing your expectations, even more so when it comes to the infected. Power begets madness. Desire begets depravity. They're cancers, eroding away all that is good in this world. I don't think this mask will have any particular significance for you. Yeah, we pretty much figured that out already, huh? Your room will be filled with masks like this. Wow. Wow, that is so deep. Chen is... Chen, you say some good things. Must bear the consequences for choices they make, infected or otherwise. I'm sorry, Madam Jedi. I mean, these people reunion, they're willing to listen to you, then you can do anything in your mind without them. But if they've decided to abandon the voices of reason and dedicate their lives to the pursuit of madness, you should not hesitate any longer. There's no evil, nor do we put an end to any evil here today. This happened just because of a choice she made. Nobody has the right to stop her, nobody has the right to blame her. Ooh, I don't know if you ever do the opal, but why did I have it like this? Why did this consequence alone? And doing truly right. When it's infected with oripathy, your life is no longer her home. Perhaps through the eyes of Rhode Island, those who are on the wrong path can still be redeemed. LGD, that's not the case. If necessary, may have to. Never every do it by bit. Here we have that. You doubting yourself? I don't know. They infected you to be doomed to death, either by the hands of hostiles or through their own making. Only continue to repeat again and again. There's only one way for the infected to regain hope other than eliminating oripathy itself. And that is to cast aside the chains of thorns and put an end to hatred itself. Consequence that not all can afford. Rhode Island cannot become the LGD, nor can it do what the LGD does. Choosing a number of effects you're willing to accept, choosing how many people save through your benevolent methods. These are things that only Rhode Island can do. or rather, the thing that only Rhode Island is willing to do. I cannot do these things, especially not the LGD. These you also honor his memory, not just his comrades. If your room will be filled with mass, so be it. Remember, this is your business, no one else's. The leader of Rhode Island, you shoot yourself to birth, and then make your decision, accept the consequences. Clear the scene before finishing out and get in touch with the other doctor. A strange way of intertwining. Clash with each other, even a Grandmaster can be put in check by unexpected developments. Fair enough. But in the end, all is still well. For at least, I can look forward to what the future has in store for us. George W. Bush becomes president. Oh man, that is rough though. That was one rough map. The fact that I have to design something like this to deal with Skullshatterer was certainly something, alright? I'm going to do myself a favor and just try it anyway. I'm not going to try to challenge more because that's never going to happen. But let's see if my theory is correct with Melantha. If I'm not, well then, I'm not. Melantha is pretty cheap though, so not too bad. Because, I mean, Turtle Girl just sits there all day. She's not going to get anywhere. So let's see, my theory of truth and justice is a thing. Set up this. Oh yeah, let's wait. How do I do this again? 1, 2, 3, deploy! Then I put down Corolla. And now, the moment of truth. Put down my healer. Our actions will have consequences today. And consequences will never be the same. I believe any other tank besides Saria will also be able to handle this. Alright, time for consequences. Let's go. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Alright, now I'm gonna turtle up with my consequences. I'll heal up. Now I just need to wait for our pal Exusii to arrive to take down those drones. Oh god, there's a beating man coming. Here I go. Well, we're a bit behind schedule, but we should be able to do it. As you can see, Corolla still tanks through that nonsense. Up until the end, anyway. Up until the end. You did your best. You do my best! Now, Silver Ash will take care of things. Yeah, I believe this is pretty much the end. How interesting. Yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward. It's not like this run has any more significance. Well, that was pretty interesting, right? Malentha can also help clear it. It just isn't as fast as Scatty. Scatty is just, well, in a world of her own. But still, Malentha is really good. Jesus, man, what a great 3-star unit. Alright, and with that, our experience in episode 3 is over. Now, we must perform a burning run, and that is our next episode. For now, I should probably raise my troop strength. Let's see what the next requirement is Elite 1, level 30. Well, that's pretty much... I mean, I could meet the requirement now, but it won't be long until my requirements are irrelevant. So we should probably do some training soon. Some training. Also, I actually haven't done these reviews. The Anonymous One's Wars. I haven't even watched any of these. Apparently, these are stories. Woke up and find that neither heaven nor hell had taken him. He's still in Chernobyl. Huh. No, let's read 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 6. What happened? What am I doing? What am I playing here? I remember we're infiltrating Chernobyl to rescue Dr.Sakura. No, boss, boss. What's this paper? Rhode Island's engineering stationery. They left us here. What the hell happened? That's a lot of big words all over the place. Operator whose name I do not know, hire sub well. I had no opportunity to check your nameplate, nor do I remember your name. Please pardon the hastily scrawled nature of this message, as I am wanting for time. Do me a favor reading to the end. Do not fret, you're safe for the moment. When the circumstances leave these ruins, the probability of spotting you before nightfall is quite high. Quite simply, you're at present surrounded by the enemy. This isn't the boss handwriting. Didn't even come from Rhode Island. You sure write a lot. Why didn't you just wake up and tell me? You came. Oh, is it a reunion? Oh, shit. Oh, no, wait. Oh, it sounds familiar. It's that guy from the clinic. It's Heligar. You managed to completely paralyze Chernobyl. I am not sure whether I should be congratulate you. We have both contracted oripathy. It truly is you. I thought it was just rumors. Here's Baldrakas Tay. What's it? Patriot now. Jesus Christ, look at that guy. You remember me, General. For you charging so boldly into the fortress with that shield yours? Barkay, Semyon, I would have died in hands of Kazgibia, Silverlands, Pegasus Order of Knighthood. Am I even in the right place anymore? What's happening here? Who are these people? They just popped out of nowhere, and now I never see them in Chernobyl when the goddamn nuclear plant exploded, and now all of a sudden we have these people showing up. Witness you rouse the troop you take driving a barcade. The Bald Butcher to cheer your name. The Bald Butcher. The infection changed my vocal cords. Now it is difficult for me to speak fluently. Ridiculous. Turning around with a dozen of Wendigos. And the plans you've devised are set me truly one of the finest officers in all of Ursus. You're going too far. Sarcasm, after all. Someone like you couldn't become colonel. The entire Ursus High Command should have been court-martialed. The army served the country, not their careers. Someone said that it is not blood that binds the Ursus people together, but conviction. What of that now? I only hope His Majesty can rest in peace. Emperors have seen you as nothing more than monsters. And Ursus warriors have done nothing to oppress your people. Not one more enlightened emperor has already passed. This I understand. War beasts of Ursus could drown the world with their numbers. I am not special. Seriously, like, these people just popped out of nowhere, like, talking about these things that we don't even understand. Well, at least I don't understand, because I have no idea who they are. They seem like important people from the Ursus Empire. General, sit, drink with me. I have some from the north. And grow short and let's save for next time. Oh, very well. No matter. Oh, very sad. They may never get to drink again. Find survivors, do not threaten them, minimize casualties, look for supplies, or stocks are low, as always. Yes, sir. A reunion. Find you dead, life underground's a sort of death. Who I am, then I was. You hide here, less than ideal. Chernobyl have been uninhabitable, the catastrophe remain a little different. The clinic extensively looted. Loss is still substantial. It's only after hearing the rumor of your presence. It's dangerous here. One of my few remaining brothers have weathered the years. You did not. The ties broke long ago. Your clinic. Reunion is from hospital. I cannot be sure. Reunion can be hard to control. There are some communication barriers. You could join Reunion. If Ursus was to be liberated, then the infected and the others could live as equals. Look here, look around us. Look at this building impaled by Originium. Yeah, I see it. There was once a shopping mall. All the people in the 3-block radius depended on this building for their very survival. Destroy Chernobyl, destroy the fortress, destroy the city. I do not agree with the methods, but it was necessary. We had no choice. The clock tower was done in colorful lights and a dazzling ray. Oh my god, dude, these guys have so much to talk about. Have no rights to enjoy those lights. Have no rights to enjoy those lights, man. You was just saving that up. He was just saving just to make that. Might build another market. There's a difference between us. There was a time when you would not compromise like this. And perhaps, I mean, future Rhode Island, but I cannot say a few much for this place either. Should Ursus move violently against us? Violently! Union's actions are rather my idea of fighting back. Look at this broken city with the thief. Reunion is provoking a war. And how many people died in such a war? How many Ursus lives would a civil war cost? Imagine it. The Ursus devouring itself, massacring itself, obliterating itself. If the Ursus treated the infected as Ursus, then there would be no war. Excuse me. Alright. Reporting in, the leadership had made a statement. Chernobyl is now completely under our control, broadcasting on all frequencies. And for situation. Okay, I take care of it. Sorry, General, wait a minute. I gotta make a call. I don't even truly understand what they're doing. No. How am I supposed to answer you, old man? Or were you not really asking? I guess all I could say, we're following the commander. No matter what the commander does, we're behind him. That's right, he'll do it. If it's wrong, he'll change. We believe in Tallulah, we believe in the commander. We fight for the infected. Got it. Well, that's a simple enough reasoning. Man, this scene is a lot longer than I had expected. I was expecting, the escapades of a random-ass man, and now it turns into this two random-ass man. Detect any joy in your voice. Should I be happy? Ursus will at any city will be flattened. Compute back. Ursus responds. Change of the infected will grow heavier. Should we lose our conception of the struggle, will we move towards annihilation? Fighting for our lives. And I have no further questions. No. Yes, sir. Civilians, dangerous. Protect yourself. Don't be heroes. Bring a caster. Use drones to scout. That's what they're for. Understood. Right. Well, where is it you plan to go? Rhode Island. Rhode Island. That's just that. I see, Rhode Island. Okay, but the Union has just attacked Rhode Island. Who are you? What we doing about there? Okay, what should I do? What can I do right now? Maybe we'll actually see the escapades of Random Man versus two other Random Man. Everyone would view Rhode Island as an enemy. Why would they do this? Clear. Nothing I do. Stop the conflict. Just had a warrior fighting alone. A sarcasm mercenary. And that one from Rhode Island. Also sarcasm. The masses fooled by Ursus. To us compatriots. Fighting for fighting's sake, Rhode Island's warrior has a reason to fight. He lost, but he shot dead many elite troops. The new mercenary captain was at a loss. Enemy, he led away with the ruins. Resisting, please return it to them. A true warrior with no name. A scout was protecting me. A true warrior. Much as before. Go on. We want some test of some sort with me. Now, no longer. My armor, you could not pierce it. It would not be. It would be unfair. I am a traitor to the Empire. I will deteriorate more and more. Not choose this name. Patriot. War with Ursus. The correct course of action. You're not quite a patriot, right? I mean, go on war against your own country. Well, this is going a lot longer than I had previously anticipated. But this is also kind of interesting. It really did some world building here. This is the Empire. Not the land, not the people, not Ursus itself. The Minister of Medicine did this. He is our enemy. If a conspiracy of the legislature, we overthrow the legislature. If the army fabricated resistance, we destroy the army. Goals are broad, far-reaching. Minds are localized and specific. No, that's what we're just now. The war, the infected is just. Fight for justice. Justice forever belongs to Ursus. Reunion operatives who engage in undisciplined behavior during the uprising. Here are their names. No operators from Team 2, 3, or 6. They're hesitant to inform on each other. Didn't they deserve it after how cruel and caring they were? Or not for them, I mean, please, Commander. They laid hands on civilians. Listen up, pal. Hang them. The instigators have my men do it. Tell them, Mephisto, Crown Slayer. Yes, sir. The rest, the merits. The merits! One more infraction. Death. Oh, this informed the leadership. The merits? Oh, it rolled too deep. We don't fight. Hate overwhelms. It will blind Ursus. Some high expectation of discipline higher than most Ursus. Most of them are not soldiers. They have no training. Must be taught. Indiscipline. We have strength. Oh man, dude. You could help us. No, I'm afraid not, Patriot. I'll never again step into a war. This is a war. You do not wish to fight. This I know. Ursus no longer is anything for me. Times run this course. But a spineless coward. You're not. With that, my son would have lived. My son is vengeance. I would not have walked this path. Understand you. I am damned. This man must be kind of old for him to say things like this. You adopted the daughter of the enemy, Commander. I will bring her. We're wounded. Get their blood types. Don't mix up the infected, uninfected. Quickly! Get infected blood. You can give uninfected blood to the infected. Who's the next of kin? No, forget it. Just get a CD. You know, I kind of wish that this would all be voice. It would be very nice for me, because apparently this is getting a little longer than I had anticipated. And Old Man Heligar, I don't even know what his story is. He's just... Well, both of these guys are old men. I'm not sure what's happening. He said that time grows short, he wasn't going to drink, and yet he's just standing here for God knows how long, having an extensive conversation. If I was going to have an extensive conversation, I would sit there and do it with drink. Now it's saddened me we cannot fight again side by side. But listen to me, Patriot. No side of fate versus. Countless generals before me have sought to become masters of Empire's destiny, and to a man, they all died miserable failures. Escape the wrath of history, the Empire of course, enjoying only nature. Sorcerers could define Empire's future. The ministers can plan outcome of campaigns. Courtiers can one part of many political machinations, not the legislature, not the army. Never embarrass me with their confidence. Everyone on this victory certain saw his dreams shattered, and the survival assured is now dead. What are we gonna eat tonight? Potatoes again? Ah, we eat potatoes? You're gonna fight? No, you don't have to fight. When you have one of his when you he never came back. I don't want to be alone again. I'll go. But pawns on the chessboards of war. And who cares for the pawns? Who cares to even know their names? You are correct. I am correct. War doesn't care. Who is correct? And you persist, I persist. Yes, you, no matter what me hold, after whatever years this Ursus campaign takes, when you've filled mass graves in 12 cities, will lives mean anything? Anyone remember their names? Names means nothing. Warriors don't think of these things. You call them warriors. Sometimes these nameless people cannot articulate their reason for joining in battle. Now they have no chance to do so. I'm tired of doing things. This whole thing is like, okay, let's give a speech, and then, oh, I concur. I agree with you. I am very honorable. I can sum this thing up in a couple sentences, pretty much. Listen, I'm here. Well, you would be at Rhode Island. You stay, you listen, don't fear catastrophe. Union's goal. Actually, I do kind of want to know Union's goal. Yet I will tell you, you're tired of fighting. I fight for you. Or an Ursus. That truly is a tragic war. Well, Baldrock T, you shall not be my enemy. Ever! Who I do regret that I never served under you. You shall not be my enemy, either. It's late, General. My men will get you out of the city easily. She does not care. Splendid, and I accept. Well, I hope, I pray, that you find yourself a true home for yourself. A true home at Rhode Island. Okay, then what about me? Would you do this for me? I'm garbage. What do you think we're saving? What am I even doing? What am I supposed to give it to? Maybe we'll get it all wrong. Maybe there's some misunderstanding. We wouldn't have to. Oh, right, this paper. Do it, Scout. Anything you want me to do. Won't let the boss down. As recompense, I took the liberty of treating your wounds. You are for the time being out of mortal danger. They ask you entertain my frivolous this operation is to rescue the doctor. Insistent on this matter, she cannot proceed otherwise. They truly believe that only by rescuing the doctor, Rhode Island break this deadlock. Good doctor, reaching the same mental faculties before Rhode Island will be looking at a golden age. But weak as I am uncertain. What does that mean? Bid farewell to those like unto my own flesh and blood. Come on, for something reunited in this period I've served. Now I see that even a perpetual pessimist like Misery seeks to bring back the doctor. Every fiber of this... Man, this doctor must be very important. I mean, it's Dr. Sakura after all, but still, wow. Must have been like a high-ranking Ursus official or something. Without the doctor, Casta would be dust to the wind. It means to fight, yes, with the doctor commanding us. Look in the doctor's eyes. One sees only victory. Nothing but victory. I see nothing. A safe victory. Nothing else. Something to do with the doctor. In these 3 years, why must we draw more and more crosses onto the photos of our friends? Why do these sacrifices grow more and more frequent? Why do we fight without understanding the fundamental goals of our organization? What the hell? Why is this so deep? It's so long and deep. I really did not anticipate this. I was expecting just some kind of gag video. And here, all of a sudden, I'm reading just War and Peace. Like, seriously, I'm just reading a large-ass book of War and Peace. My forces professor transformed from an educator and researcher into a war machine. Great mistake for us to ask Dr. Sakura to march in the battle. Oh man, even one more battle. Oh, shit, I skipped it. Comes to this, I hope that holds I want the doctor be getting you. If the doctor could live without any connection to Rhode Island, I would stand again. Walking once more to Bath Ward and all will be well. You may not forget. First, say to Dr. Sakura the following. I will never forget side by side with you, Doctor. Second, my squad. Slink, Scorpion, Thumbtack. What a name. 12 of them. They rode through them and I said all of their reinforcements. Were it not for them, I will neutralize the mercenary commander. We lost all 12 of these exemplary operators in the course of their duties. I beg you, bear witness to their actions. You must tell them for me. While no one will remember the names of my squad mates, they must remember that they died with honor. They do not shrink in the face of death. No one's death is unique. So would dishonor their deaths. Tell the one who asked. They gave their lives for what they believe in. Finally, you must go on living for yourself, my Rhode brothers, whose name I do not know. I have not said so much to you. You should go and die. Life is precious. You must live to pursue the bright future. That is all, my brother. Treasure your life. Why the doctor, Rhode Island? Warrior. Ooh. You can hear my voice. You have a chance to escape. Wait until nightfall. Head south before the light. You have one chance tonight, or Termination needs help. You could see them. The choice is yours. Boss, scout our brothers. I'll do it. Wonder what he picked. Will he leave? Or will he just hang around? But man, this is ridiculous. I honestly thought a gag, but instead I got this ridiculous thing. Encountering warriors must be most wondrous and cruel. These are actually taking an incredible amount of time, so I have to decide on this. No, I honestly didn't expect this. One of the teams deserted. There's that sarcasm they were talking about. Bear is Feng so soon. Stall that one. I'll be there in a bit. That made good bait. Oh, George W. is so evil. Weirdos, my poor presidents are brought along. Maybe it's Flame. What was his name again? Look, the reunions all have different skins. I find that so amusing. Don't give me that look you want to get even. He's not even using a fraction of his full power. Well, not that bad, won't get in your way. Flamebringer. Ooh, spooky. Trade business cards with all those dudes you sliced up before. Ooh, so spooky. You know, Flamebringer looks badass as hell. He's badass as hell. In game, he's terrible. But man, I can't believe they did all this writing. I'm not gonna go through this whole thing slowly, because right now, I don't think there's time for something like that. I will read the rest of the stories later, but oh man, this is like a great book. I just fear that people are gonna get bored watching this. I won't underestimate you, Sarcast. Been waiting for you. You're out of options. Too much fun. I'm the whetstone. My blade's a bit dull. Really? You're talking big. Oh shit, how are you? Oh, now I'm dead. Still talking? See, look. So silly. George W. Bush, whoever you're watching, give me a little term in the dust. Now I have to boss you around again. Pick another time to get yourself killed. Step up and pick a fight with him. Is this open mind right? This isn't the first time I've been surrounded. I see. Civil War, telling the story. They're all dead. I'm still alive. That's the story. What do you think? Should I keep going? A brilliant story, right? They all died. I'm still alive. This now was nothing for me. I need so much more. Why don't you join us? George W. Bush is a traitor. My reunion got a problem. Yes. 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 I like how these guys talk between each other. It's just like, do you have a problem? Yes. Oh, God. I don't think so. Right in with the reunion was the problem. Wanton destruction. Organized savagery. Let me fail from the group like this. Maybe I'll get some wontons, but that's all I'm gonna get. Go this war, just match flaming out. You know what a real war looks like. Oh, don't talk like that. You are working on your diversity union. I'm like, well, boss is kind of purist, and I find joy in everything. Taste Talula's swordsmanship. Man, I don't want to talk her up too much, but you don't have a snowball's chance in hell in beating her. And like, could we even call her thing swordsmanship? You'd be a pile of dust before you even got close to her. Like, you call it swordsmanship. Whatever you say, buddy. Let's set the Dragon Lady aside for the moment. What do you think running a mercenary team? Working. You hate is already dead. Transaction. I like how they call it transactions now. You took them out in the end, but facts are facts. You can't cover this up. Made a verbal contract, he'd get rid of the boss, grease the wheel. All friends here, let's not say no ceremony. I agree a Rhode Island rescue team would come help. Me killing him didn't break the deal, did it? And the thing that all this horrible stuff is going on behind the scenes. Hatch up, make nice, but you're impossible. I'm possibly heartbroken. We need to go. Dragging this long, throw everything on schedule. Oh, we're out of time here. Will you not even change your mind? Of course not. Okay, well, ask questions. Well, you're working for now. No way you're going to answer that, is there? And guess anyway. Really? I thought they were so famous. I got a lot of friends in the neighborhood, you know. You're one of them. Oh, last bit was for the first bit. Oh, now when I was eating. Captain of your swordmasters behind the plot that turned you into the man you are today may very well be replacing you. Is that right? Is it fascinating? Sarcasm isn't going to do anything. Whatever needs doing, you guys do it yourselves. Swordmaster or Flamebringer. You may die in this battle we're about to have. They even get a special picture for themselves. Getting your whole team wiped out didn't turn you as icy cold as they say. Happiness isn't a goal worth chasing. I know so much last time, but now the path before me is crystal clear. Look at that big smile. If I said I'd let you live, would you believe me? I was going to ask you the same question. And then they start clashing. These people have mental illness. According to the contract, there are no requirements that you engage in open hostility with the union prior to your onboarding. My request. Check those violate rules and regulations. Goals and motivations are also not factored into our decision. We determined that you're inadmissible into Rhode Island. No matter how upsetting, you cannot make an exception. Your actions here reflect on operations besides you, and they will be making decisions based on your actions. There used to be one pinky toe out of line. Right. Yeah, I'm Dr. Sakura. You. Excuse me. I'm living a bit longer than its perks. Well, instantly recognized me. This Flamebringer instantly recognized the evil that is Dr. Sakura. Alright, over the next few, we will read the next couple. I mean, how many days do I have? I have 2 days. I intend to do a couple more of these down the line, but wow, these things are long. Holy shit, dude. I don't mind this cost for Namiya. She's going to become incredibly strong. And I mean, getting free merges like this is actually really disgusting. I have a feeling that I'll come to enjoy this character quite a bit. Put her to use. Well, anyway, I guess I should probably start collecting my stuff and call it a day. I have decided to go with a 3-3-3 setup so that I can collect more LMD. My reasoning is that LMD is a bit harder to obtain. A bit, not that much. We need LMD for everything, and LMD is, well, available only on a couple days. So if I need a insane amount of LMD, well, I might not be able to farm it. It depends on the day. It's kind of silly that they had days for LMD, but for every other thing to stay down. Let's see, I mean, I guess cargo escort is only for Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, so only 4 days. 4 days out of a week. Whereas tactical drill is always open. So tell me, wouldn't it be a good idea to just work on LMD instead of, like, following some guide? Some guide is like, yeah, you do 2, 4, 3. So you have 2 trading posts, 4 factories to produce EXP and money at the same time. And, 3s for everything else. But, I don't know. I mean, I can understand that it's kind of more effective that way, but then you have, well, days like these, where you need money and you don't have any. So I think it's better to be ready for something like that. You need money for everything. Every little thing you do, you need money. Whether building materials, and let me tell you about building materials. Building materials are so expensive in this goddamn game. It's like, you know, it used to go from 800, 2004, then all of a sudden 7,200. Like, if I'm gonna get level 3 buildings, it's horrendously expensive. It's not easy to upkeep. So I believe that money is probably still better in the long run. If I need EXP chips so badly, I'll go and get it myself. Anyway, so that's pretty much it then with this wonderful experience of our story time. Next time, we will do episode 4. Read some more of this fun and exciting side story, because for some reason these things are a lot more involved than I thought. The writing in this game is, I want to say, it is indeed something to be praised. I honestly did not expect to find some deep writing like what we've just seen from that unnamed soldier stuff. That was actually really interesting. I like that a lot. I have a feeling that I will have much to learn from this. So, and with that, I believe it's time for us to go. Thanks again for putting up with this, whoever's still left, with these story times. Let us chat again next time. Until then.